Alright, and the second of the semis is pulling in now to the third bay there. They'll begin loading up the materials there. Great stuff, great stuff. Alright, so it looks like we've got all the resources. Sheriffs have just come down now from their stations. They'll be assisting with the escort as well. I think we've got, what, 2 or 3? Yeah, we've got an undercover over there and then a couple of marked units over there as well. Perfect. So they're going to begin loading up the 2 semis there with the Department of Energy classified radioactive research materials. Yes, that's both of the trucks there. And then we'll have the Bearcats basically riding between each of them. So it's a joint collaboration between the Army and the Sheriff's Department, but yeah, we'll be transporting from the Station 2 facility in Springfield to the Department of Energy Station 1 facility in River City. So it's about an hour's drive. Usually do these sort of transports every few months as their facilities need moving around or as materials need transporting. So we'll be here probably a couple minutes. Should be a fairly quick turnaround anyways. Then we'll just be riding in one of the Bearcats with them. So we'll let the Department of Energy officers do their thing, load up the materials, and then, well, it's our job to transport this safely. Nothing of interest in the radio. Usually a couple of sheriffs that kind of go down the route to start off with. Obviously nothing of interest to report there. So no landslides or major potholes like we had last time. So I think we should all be ready to go. Yeah, all right. Department of Energy signed off on the vehicles. Let's get moving. All right, perfect. One in there. We'll go and hop into the Bearcat. Let's make sure we don't get run over first. Thanks, sir. All right, so sheriffs will lead us off. Then we'll have essentially a Bearcat between each of the semis there. All right, transport begins. Sheriff's got some of the roads blocked off there. Maple's blocked off. Blocked off going onto the highway as well. So we're going to take the highway road around, or take Highway 55 north around, and then essentially we're going to sweep back onto Riverside, through a bit of the county, and then into River City. Same route as per usual. Can speed up a bit here. We feel good. We've got a bit of a gap to the vehicle behind, but should all be fine there. Yes, route seems very, very quiet, honestly, especially for a Wednesday afternoon. Would have thought a bit more traffic than this, but there's a reason why we do set off in the lunch hour rather than, well, later to 6 o'clock there. All looks good behind, though. Yeah, okay, all looks good, though. All looks good. We've got some additional units blocking off the streets, the side streets up here there. It's like, yeah, some more units from the sheriff's office, and then got the road blocked up ahead as well. So we're going to take a right up here, not into Hansweb, obviously, but we're then going to cut across and behind. Keeps us off of some of the main roads, because the longer we're on the main roads, the, well, more issues we're going to run into, honestly. So there we go. Just going to take a right up here. Looks like someone's having a bit of engine troubles, but all seems clear anyways. All right, nice and slow through these streets. More sheriffs up here as well. Now, once we do get to the facility, we've got a bit of a handoff process to make sure everything is dealt with securely. But usually we're only there for about an hour or so before, well, we kind of hand it off to yo, what? Okay. Can we take the side road here and go around? Yeah, can we take the side road here and go around? Oh, they've got guns, they've got guns. Keep going, keep going, keep driving, keep driving. Yeah, there's 2 or 3 behind the vehicle, 2 or 3 behind the van. Still, okay, 1 down there. I still believe there's still a couple in the van or behind the van, that is. Van's now on fire. We can't move the semi, that's the problem. The 2 rear tires have popped. So we can't move it any further. We're going to have to get another vehicle down here. Okay, is that all? I saw another vehicle. There's 1 down on the floor there. Oh, that's a G-Wagon over here. 2 down there. 1 over here. How many is that? What, 4? 5 of them? We can probably still run this semi. I mean, it's still got 3 tires. It's not going to be quick, but that one we can still probably deploy. So if we get 2 of the Bearcats with that one going through the tunnel, yeah, the longer we stay here, the longer we risk another ambush. So I think we get this semi up and moving. If it's on 3 tires, we should be able to get it up and out. We do need some mechanics down here, though. That's the problem. This vehicle, we're just going to have to sit here for the moment until we do get another semi, because that's most definitely not moving. So sheriff's already going to clear the way through the tunnel over there. Yeah, I think we send off the second semi, get that moving with its own Bearcat convoy, and then the rest of us are going to stay here whilst we do get engineers to come down and fix this vehicle, since I sustained major damage from the shootout. Jeez, okay. Well, yeah, we're going to have to wait here then. We're going to have to wait. Tunnel's clear, so at least there's no other surprises ahead. But yeah, we are going to have to wait for someone to get down here to fix these tires. We do have spare tires, but I mean, it looks like they've completely come off the axle there. We're not going to be able to easily do a quick repair. Problem is, we're right outside a residential road. We've got lots of forest around here, plenty of areas for someone to come out and, well, ambush. So at least for now, we're just keeping an eye on things here. We've got both the vehicles surrounded, as awkward as it does seem. So perfect, we've got someone down here. All right. Yeah, we need both of the tires repaired on this, and we need one of the tires repaired on the other vehicle. We don't have substantial resources to do so. Perfect. Right. We should be able to get going in a couple minutes now, and then I think we're just going to go through the tunnel. Sheriff's had that blocked off, and they've cleared that route, so we're going to... It's a bit awkward. We're going to have to turn around here and then go back through the tunnel and continue on the route we had planned there. So, perfect. They're again working on that here. We still do need medics down here. We don't currently have medics on the scene, and we do need a medic, both for the MP who was shot and the civs over there. I believe most of them are deceased, but well, still we need to take care of them. We're gonna have to spin around back onto the road and go through the tunnel, so however best that works. Probably take a left here, and then we'll go around the roundabout and then back through the tunnel. That's probably the best way to do so. We're missing 1 or 2 vehicles from the convoy, but it's better than nothing. We can also pick up a couple of vehicles as we go past the original ambush site up here. Then we're going to go through the tunnel. Sheriffs have cleared that route now. What are they doing? Standing inside the road there. Clear the route, clear the route. Okay, just about get through there. Sheriffs have got these streets blocked off, so we're going to take a left here, and then we'll park up out the front, probably. Be easier to load from there, and we've got better eyes from here. Perfect. There we go. Finally made it to station 1. Let's go and park up here, and then we can get both of the semis then reversed in, and yeah, load up or start the process of moving the materials off there. Okay, perfect. That's one semi. Other one's just over there, and the other Bearcat's just falling up there. All right. Seems they're still missing one Bearcat, but I'm guessing they're assisting with the injuries over there. So we made it. With the limited resources we have, we still managed to make it. So I'd call that results. So we got here safely, albeit a few injuries along the way, but the one MP who was injured is currently being transported to hospital with a gunshot wound to the vest. Should be making a full recovery as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, now we hand it off to the energy department, and they're going to process the unloading.